Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Let's take a look at what's happening with Hbar as of November 16th. It's past midnight here in North America. We are approaching Sunday. See what's happening and, of course, what we could be expecting, obviously, as we are going further into the weekend. So looking across the board, today does not look as bad, even, on the 24-hour time frame. Yes, a few coins are down, but again, as far as the broader market is concerned, we have seen a little bit of a bounce compared to, of course, yesterday. Looking at the price of HBAR, 15.4 cents, down 1.2% on the Bitcoin side of things, with the market cap at $6.6 billion. And if you're looking at the 24-hour trading of volume at about $180 million, quite small in terms of the volume itself. But obviously, it's a weekend. We need to keep that in mind. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. Take a look at this. Hedera blockchain powers first ever FX trade with tokenized collateral by Lloyd, Bank and Aberdeen in $5.4 trillion daily UK FX market, 1.3 quadrillion annually, a landmark collaboration. HBAR is securing its place in the financial history. And of course, this has been documented as well. So, to people that don't really understand, Hedera blockchain is being used, and this is one of the many examples out there. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening with the Bitcoin dominance today. So as we are obviously going into Sunday morning, let's take a look at the dominance. Dominance has been pulling down, of course, compared to where we were just 2 days back. And let me show you guys what I mean by that. Focus on the dominance on, of course, the November 13th level. You can see for yourself, you were sitting at about 60.27%. Since then, the dominance has been on the downwards trend, which again is a nice thing. Bitcoin, on the other hand, I did make a market analysis update if you did end up watching it. If not, no problem. You can see for yourself, Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a bounce after obviously retesting the $93,900 price point, which was literally yesterday. But you can see, Bitcoin has been pushing towards the upside since then. But again, nothing crazy at all. Came up to almost $97,000. But like I said, nothing crazy. We're not seeing a lot of strength on the Bitcoin side of things. And again, that is something I don't want you guys to ignore. So again, we're not surprised at that. Bitcoin's still ranging in the 0.50, and I still do believe there is a chance that we might see Bitcoin pushing back down to these key levels and retesting the 0.50 key support line. But let's take a look at what's happening with HBAR, because HBAR has shown us some interesting things over the last few hours. You can see for yourself right now, if I were to zoom in for you guys, we're having a very hard time. And remember, on this channel we look for confirmation, and this is a perfect example of that. So you can see for yourself how many different times after breaking below this key support line at 15.5 cents, as you can see for yourself, after breaking below it, we've seen two different retests above here, but both different times it has failed to actually turn that resistance into support. And after that, you could see we have retested this exact same key resistance 2 to 3 different times after breaking below, and every single time right as we touch the price over there, it has seen a rejection. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should tell you the importance of that key zone. And also what this should tell you is that volume is very low. Because again, like I said, we have retested just at the neckline of that, resistance. But, we're having a hard time breaking out because, of course, there is low volume on the HBAR side of things. As you guys know, we want to claim back above this key range, stay above here, bare minimum level to be above. Because, again, if it's unable to do that, then, again, the door is definitely open for us to start retesting, around the 14 cents price point. If you were to ask me, that is the next key support line for HBAR. And if you want to put that into perspective, that is a move of about 8.8%. And that can definitely end up happening much quicker than a lot of people are realizing, especially if Bitcoin decides to, push back down, below 94K key range. Dominance, starts to, pull back up. That can definitely happen. So that's something I want you guys to keep in mind. Obviously, we're still having, the battle with this key resistance, which is playing as a resistance right now, but you want to see the bulls really coming in control and keeping the price up within this 15.5 cents key range. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Thank you so much for all your support. Follow me on X if you have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if not done so already. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.